Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 20 of the GX3 Sports Podcast. That's it. Season's over. Just like that.
Playoff talk today. Exciting stuff.
It's time for playoffs, boys. I couldn't be more ready. You got three hosts of this podcast, and all three of us don't have a team in the playoffs.
Nope.
So,
Stress
there's no
football.
bias, a little bias, no bias. This is real. This is legit. So, I'm actually excited. This is like we've said all year. This year has been absolutely all over the place. But I think it's anybody's year, so I'm excited.
Yeah, seriously.
I think he's gonna go anyway. I really do.
Yeah.
This
Nothing
is
nothing matters from the regular season anymore. Like it's
no,
playoffs. It's go time.
yeah, yeah, for real. So it's really exciting. It's what we've been waiting all year for, and I'm really excited to get into it. So we're honestly probably gonna kind of speed through this recap a little bit because we got a lot of good playoff stuff that we want to talk about today.
Good playoff
A lot of
today.
stuff we got to look at. So some of the games this week weren't that great anyway. So we're gonna quickly breeze through them and then week 18 recap, and then we'll get into some fun stuff. So starting us off, kicking off week 18 was a big game. You had Bucks versus Panthers. The Bucks beat the Panthers 16-14. Now this game, which we'll talk about, was like kind of for the division, but also kind of not really.
Yeah.
Um,
I was confused. At first I was confused how it played out because I know that the Bucks they won, but they needed the
the Falcons to lose.
Falcons to lose. Yes.
So the reason why is because I don't know exactly what the tiebreaker was, but in a two-man tie,
It was
the
a three-way
Bucks
tie.
no,
They
but
all
in a two-man tie, the
yeah.
Bucks have the tiebreaker over the Panthers, but in a
Yes.
three-way tie, the Panthers have the tiebreaker, which is pretty crazy. It's kind of funny how this all played out. It's a pretty crazy one. So the
Yeah.
Panthers end up winning the division for the first time since their Super Bowl run with Cam Newton back in what was that 2016, I think.
Yeah.
So good for them. I mean, 8-9, not the prettiest record, but honestly, while I do think they're a bottom of the barrel playoff team, I think they're better than an 8-9 team. They won some huge games this year.
It's true. It's true.
I think
The
they're a little
better than
better than that
record
record.
shows. However, it is the playoffs, and they're
Yeah.
not at all.
No, no, definitely not. But
Hey, but it was the sneakiest thing ever, sneaking into the
sneaky,
playoffs.
bro, sneaky pants. That might be the best take of my life.
They
This
won.
literally might be the best take of my life. They literally won the division. I said this 8 months ago.
The sneaky Panthers. They were
The
sneaky.
sneaky Panthers, bro. I
They
love
have a
it.
seat at the table.
They do. And what sneakier way to get in than to lose the division deciding game and still finding your way to get in? I mean, come on now. What are we doing?
It's funny.
Um, but I mean, honestly, it was a pretty boring game. One thing I want to talk about with this game is the officiating in this football game was absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
They did the Panthers so dirty.
I see. This was Saturday, so I didn't catch much of the Saturday game.
Bro, I didn't watch the whole game, but dude, they were doing them so dirty. Tet made a huge play. They call offensive PI. And
Saw that.
then like a couple plays later when the Bucks had the ball, they call a horrible defensive PI also against the Panthers. Like it was just bad.
Bryce fumbled or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, he had a couple turnovers. But overall, like I said, not too much really to talk about this game. It was a relatively boring game.
Bucks crumble. That's all we got to talk about. Second half of the season, they just crumbled.
Yes, yes. Like I said last week, a fall off that needs to be studied
In a
real
competitive
bad.
NFC, they get what they deserve, and they
And
don't
you know
have.
what? I'm happy because I feel like the Panthers deserve it. Like they won big games, and the Bucks. I mean, they lost like 8 straight games.
Yeah,
Like you can't lose 8 straight games and then deserve to make the playoffs.
yeah.
I think we all rather see the Panthers as much as Baker in the playoffs is fun. Saturday night game, another huge game. This was actually for the 1 seed in the NFC. So
Hmm.
the Seahawks beat the 49ers 13-3. Um, Seahawks defense, bro.
Yeah,
Seahawks
very
defense holding
scary.
that what has been nothing short of amazing 49ers offense to nothing.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
Christian
makes me worried
McCaffrey
coming into the playoffs. That gives me worries for the Niners.
for sure. Christian McCaffrey had 23 yards on the ground, dude.
Yeah,
You can contain him like that. Brock Purdy, who had back-to-back weeks with 5 touchdowns, did not throw a touchdown. He didn't score a touchdown, let alone him throw a touchdown. It was
13-3.
13-10. But you know what's a little scary on
Three,
the
huh?
other? Yeah, that's what I meant to say,
Yeah,
13-3. But it's a little scary on the other side, dude. The 49ers have one of the worst defenses in the NFL, and they managed to hold Seattle's offense to only 13 points. So a
that's
little bit of
also
red flags on both sides of the ball.
it's also true.
Um, but But yeah, this was another, like I said, relatively boring game, defensive matchup. But Seattle was able to get the job done, and they were able to take the 1 seed in the NFC. So good
That's
for
big.
them.
That's big. They
Home field
keep it.
advantage for a team like Seattle is massive.
Yeah.
Seattle is one of the toughest places to play. Their crowd is ruthless. It's loud. It's hard to play there, you know. So I
Yeah.
saw something. I think the last three Seattle teams that were the 1 seed went to the Super Bowl for the last two or three.
Really?
Yep.
It's a
Yeah. So listen, bro, it's a tough place to play. It's a tough place to play in.
pretty cool stat.
Yeah, tough environment. So, but what a stacked division, bro. You got the 14-3 and 12-5, 12-5
Yeah.
in one division.
Yeah. And
Crazy.
two like genuine threats.
Yeah, for real. So, but let's get into Sunday. Let's fly through Sunday's games real quick. So we had a full slate Sunday,
Yep.
stacked slate, just all games all day. First one, we talked about this one a little bit before. This was the other end of the NFC South. The NFC South was split into two. It wasn't four teams, it was two teams. It was
Yeah.
the Panthers and the Saints, or I'm sorry, the Panthers and the Falcons and the Bucks and the Saints because the Bucks were able to get the win, but they needed the Falcons to lose. And coming off a 4 game win streak from the Saints, the Falcons managed to beat them 19-17. It was a pretty close game, but
Sends the
sends the Panthers
sends
in.
the Panthers to playoffs.
So shout out to Atlanta. You know what's funny, dude? If Atlanta didn't lose that game to the Jets, like for what reason do you lose to the Jets? If they didn't lose that
Yeah,
game to
they'd
the
be
Jets,
in.
they're in the playoffs.
Yeah. They
But
screwed themselves over. Raheem Morris also got fired. I don't know if you saw that.
yes,
Fired
yes, yes.
Sunday.
It's another stuff I gotta remember. A lot of stuff happened today, so I gotta
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta I gotta keep this all in memory. Um, Shout out to Tyler Shuck, another pretty good game. I know they didn't end up getting the win, but he was still 23 of 35 with 260 and a touchdown. Threw a pick in there as well, but played really good football.
I think we're all high on that Shock
Yeah,
here in
we
this
are.
pod.
I
All
think
three
so.
of us.
Yeah, he finished off the year really strong. Like I said, they went on a 4 game win streak before this one. So honestly, crazy to say, going into next year, bro, Saints might be the best team in this division. They might be.
They
It might
could
be.
come up.
It might be sneaky
They
Saints
definitely
next year,
shocked us.
Dom.
Sneaky
It
Saints.
might be
We have
sneaky
to
Saints next year.
definitely have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, because I mean,
See how the
in the
offseason
last
plays out.
in the last 5-6 weeks, they're the best team in the division.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see. Big news in this game: the Browns beat the Bengals 20-18.
Huge
Myles
news.
Garrett breaks the sack record, 23 sacks. That's the new bar, surpassing T.J. Watt and Michael Strahan. Um,
That was sick to see.
I know. We said we don't want to dive too deep into this recap, but I actually do want to talk about this a little bit because I'm
Yeah.
seeing all these old heads talking about the
I think
record doesn't count, 17 games. It's pissing me off, bro. It's
yeah,
pissing me off.
at some point they're gonna have to get past it.
There was there was a point where there wasn't even 16 games. What
Yeah.
what what was the year? What in 72 the Dolphins?
Yeah.
How
They
many games
I
were there in
think
the regular season? It wasn't 16.
I believe it was like four. I could be wrong, 14 maybe.
Okay, so I again don't quote me on it. I'm talking about 1972. My parents were barely even alive then,
Yeah.
but that's like saying any record from the 16 game seasons don't count because at one point in the NFL there was 14 games.
Yeah, it's yeah.
That's BS, bro. It can't be like that. It's got to just
And
be. It's just got to be what it
I
is.
don't know the exact number, but I do know that Garrett broke the record on less snaps than Strahan. So
Yeah, I can tell you the number. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now.
there was less snaps played, so there's not really an argument there.
Yeah, I mean, who really cares about games? It's more about snaps. Okay, ready? So T.J. Watt with 22 and a half had 618 snaps.
Uh-huh.
Michael Strahan with the same 22 and a half sacks had 567 snaps, and Myles Garrett had 437 snaps.
There you go.
Bro, he had 130 less snaps played than
Hold
Michael
up.
Strahan. So I don't want to hear that, bro. It really makes me angry this whole record thing. Like leagues evolving, games are getting added, like records are gonna get broken, and we just have to live with it. He is the sack king. I don't want to hear nobody else.
Yeah, hold up. I'm just in. Hold on. I don't know how true this is. Confirm me on this. I think Harbaugh just got fired.
No way. No way. Bro, let's see if this is real. Yep. The
Wow.
Ravens are firing John Harbaugh, who's
Wow.
been one of the best coaches in the NFL for literally my lifetime.
That's
He's now
crazy.
fired. That's crazy. Good timing. Holy. Somebody's gonna get a steal with him, bro. I know he had a bad year, but
Yeah, seriously.
I know he had a bad year, but
Damn
come
it.
on,
That
man.
lowers the chances of Lamar leaving.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
um, but yeah, not too much from too much more about this Bengals game. I mean, Bengals did their thing, stat padded a little bit. Joe Burrow had
That's
three
my yeah.
tutties.
I saw
Two
Jamar Chase was pissed off in the press conference. I don't know if you saw. He was all pissed off because they
about the
stopped.
celebration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they stopped the game to celebrate.
yeah, fair.
It is fair. I mean, just a rough year for them, so I see the
Yep.
frustration.
But next game up, you have Texans beating the Colts, 38-30 to lock up the 5 seed. So big deal because the 4 seed, we know who it is now, but at the time we didn't know who it was, but we knew they were pretty
Yeah.
weak 4 seeds on both sides of the bracket. So that 5 seed is a nice seed to have this year. So big deal for the Texans. They didn't play their starters, I think, originally, or I know they were limited some guys. I think Nico Collins didn't start. CJ
Yeah.
Stroud only played a little bit of the game.
I'm sure they pulled some guys on
Um,
defense
they're
too.
still able to get it done. But Riley Leonard, man, he started for the Colts.
Yeah.
He's kind of fighting for a job right now, and
Dude, he's a better option than Rivers. I'll tell you
he
that for
he
sure.
played solid. He had 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, led the team in rushing with 21 yards, and Alec Pierce, what a huge game. He had 2 touchdowns on 132 yards on only 4 catches.
Damn. That's
One of the
crazy.
best deep ball threats in the league. But yeah, Texans end up taking that one, locking up the 5 seed.
They're a threat. I'm sure we'll get into it, but they're definitely a threat.
Yep, we will definitely talk about them. Speaking of threats, you have another big one locking up the division and the 3 seed. The Jaguars beat the Titans 41-7.
Beat down.
Just
Trevor Lawrence, man. Playing elite.
playing absolutely elite, playing like a top 5 quarterback this year.
Trevor Lawrence is
I think
playing
he might
elite.
be an MVP finalist.
He could be up there, dude. He's playing great football.
Yeah, he is.
No one saw it coming.
And then bad news from that game: no Cam Ward, got hurt.
Yeah.
Not what you want to see in the last game of the season from your rookie quarterback.
Yeah. What's
Rather not play him than let him get hurt.
the seriousness of it?
I don't know. I haven't seen too much. I just know he came out of the game. I remember him going to the locker room.
Mm.
Damn, all these games have pretty boring stats. Like, I feel like I have nothing to read because even the next one, um, the Vikings beat the Packers 16-3. Packers didn't play their starters.
Yeah, not much
Um,
implications here. I mean,
nope, they had the 7 seed locked up.
yeah,
Only thing I guess you could say like meaningful for the Packers is like this is their fifth straight loss.
that
Um,
is big.
bad momentum going into the playoffs from a
Yeah.
team I was at one point very high on. But they had the 7 seed lock, so they rested their starters. Justin Jefferson, I guess, is another good one. Becomes first one of the first players ever with I think
1,000
Mike
yarders
Evans. I don't know if it was Jerry Rice was the other one, but to have 6 straight 1,000 yard seasons and also doing it in his first 6 seasons,
on a
which
down
is
year too.
crazy. On a horrible year, yeah.
On a down year.
He had a big game though, so you know they were making sure he got it. He had 8 catches for 101 yards. But still, yeah, one of the brightest young talents in the league and continuing to dominate. He's on crazy pace. Like he's like the first, like the fastest to reach every number, like fastest to 1,000 yards, fastest this 1,000 yards. Like he just keeps climbing. So get bro a quarterback that could actually get the ball in his hands, please.
Seriously.
Big game, bro. Big game. The New York Football Giants beat the Cowboys 34-17.
Oh man.
Oh, you gotta love to see it, bro. You gotta love it.
It's the most
Dropping.
depressing. I believe. Did you pick that?
No, we all picked the
No?
Cowboys. Dude, dropping from the 2 pick to the 5 pick. What are we doing, New York? What are they doing, Dom?
It's bad. I mean, you go out there as players, your goal is not to lose the game for the pick, but
But at some point, bro,
that was like
if you're Dallas, you could
and it was a
improve your draft pick.
beatdown too. Like the Giants won that game. The
Yeah, bro, they
Giants,
play
like,
good.
yes.
If you're Dallas too, it's like because they took their starters out of half. It's like we can move our draft pick up and screw the Giants. Sure,
Yeah, seriously.
sure. Why not?
Because you have that two pick. The two pick to the five pick is a big difference. You have that
Yes,
two pick, you could trade it back.
yes,
You don't need a quarterback.
yes.
You could- the Raiders need a quarterback, so you're probably getting the best non-quarterback player off the board.
Yes, 100%. And a
So
lot of people are talking about like, oh, it's even funnier because the Raiders ended up winning, so the Giants would have had the one pick. But everybody's got to calm down about that. The Raiders only won the game because the Giants lost. They
yeah,
had the pick. They had the pick locked before the game started. That's why they did that. Um, so they wouldn't have got the number one pick, but they would have remained at the two had they not decided to go out and play the best game they've played all season. But I love to see it, bro. I saw a crazy stat too. You want to talk about crazy stats? In their last 38 games, the Giants are 8-30. Four of those 8 wins have come in week 17 and week 18 when playing for a draft pick.
so they've won four like meaningful football games.
Yes, that they
If you
needed
want
to
to call
lose. That they
that, yeah.
needed to lose. Yep.
Wow.
Go New York. Go New York. That's the Giants, bro.
That's the most Giants thing to do.
Yeah, literally. And then another beatdown. Bills kill the Jets 35-8. Mitch Trubisky masterclass. My
Yeah,
boy
I think
was
Josh Allen played one snap in that game.
Mitch Trubisky was 22 of 29 with 260 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's crazy.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Literally, bro. I could celebrate the Giants. You can celebrate the Jets right after.
Yeah.
It's great. But the Bills lock up the 6th seed. So that was also an important game for them because they were in a battle with the Chargers. Yeah, I know the Chargers rested their starters, but still an important game. So good win. Good win for Buffalo. But another one, I don't got too much on that. This is a big one though. Lions beat the Bears 19-16.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming. I knew the Bears could not beat the Lions. This is why I'm saying. This is why I think the Bears are overrated, bro. I mean, I know, like, listen, like we're talking about the Lions, like they're like some garbage team. All of a sudden, like they're
Yeah,
not. They're
they have
still the
weapons,
Lions.
but I don't know. The Bears handled them once before though. So, right? They split.
No, no. The
The line,
Lions killed the Bears when they played each other this year. It was like week 2. They absolutely destroyed them. Lions put up like 50 on their head. I think Amon Ra
really?
had three
So,
touchdowns. Lions put the
the
sweep on
Bears
them.
the Bears swept the Packers then.
The,
No?
no, the Bears split with the Packers. The
Did they
Packers
split?
swept the
Did
Lions.
they split every game in their division?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Think so. No, they didn't split with the Lions. They got swept.
Oh true. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Watch out for these Bears.
Yeah, I'm not a favorite on the Bears. I mean, all year I haven't been, but I don't know. Um,
Almost sold their 2 seed, bro. If Philly decided to play their starters, they
yes,
could have sold their
Philly
two
Philly
seed
could have won the 2 seed.
because they played
But
this game. The Bears played. Their
yeah.
starters played. So they're out here getting beat.
Oh yeah,
So,
dude.
yeah,
52
yeah, they killed them.
to 21.
I think
Lions.
Amon Ra had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Um, but locking up the 1 seed in the AFC, the Broncos beat the Chargers 19-3. Same thing. I know I keep saying it, but like boring game. The Chargers didn't play their starters. The Broncos did. They wanted to lock up their 1 seed. I don't even know if they played the whole game. I missed the end of
Yeah,
that
the
game.
Broncos play a boring brand of football, but it's working. So
Yeah, they do. But they haven't had to do much, bro. I mean, we're gonna get into it, but
yeah, that's why I'm trying to save a lot for the playoff
yeah,
talk.
yeah, yeah. So we'll fly through. We only got 5 games left. The Raiders beat the Chiefs 14-12.
No implications there.
Literally no implications. The Chiefs
Fire
are
Pete
on their
Carroll though. I mean, that's news.
yes. Pete Carroll's gone. The Chiefs are on their fifth string quarterback. The Raiders knew that they can go out there and play because they had the 1 seed locked up or the 1 pick locked up.
Yeah,
So it really means nothing here.
I don't know how I
But
feel about that. I mean, I think
speaking
Pete
of,
Carroll's still valuable enough to coach. He just
speaking
got
of
put
fired coaches, I
dumpster
feel like I
fire.
missed somebody.
Kevin
See, Kevin
Stefanski.
Stefanski, that's who we
Kevin
missed from the Browns.
Stefanski.
Kevin Stefanski gone
Former coach of the year.
2 time,
Two-time coach of the year, and he's been there
two-time coach of the
since,
year.
I think.
Gone. I saw Stephen A. talk about it a little bit, and honestly, he made some good points. Though it's like how many guys have come through that door and just haven't panned out to be anything. Like at some point, like you got to start looking at the coach. You know,
Yeah,
like look at what Baker's become. He could have been their guy.
true.
So um, but next one, the Rams beat the Cardinals 37-20. Matthew Stafford retakes the favorite in the MVP race with 260 yards and 4 touchdowns. I know a couple of those touchdowns were garbage time. Like I said, another one, no implications. The only thing is the Rams lock up the 5 seed, which same thing I said about the Texans in the NFC. This is also an important spot because Panthers are a week 4 seed. So
Yeah,
having the 5 seed this year is big, big year
yeah.
to have the 5 seed. Um, Outside of that,
Not much
shout
of
out
it.
Michael Wilson. Guy's a
Yeah, he's
dog.
a beast.
Guy's a dog.
He's a beast.
1,000 yard season. I don't know where he came from, but
Yeah,
he's an
He-
animal.
he's a better option than Marv, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would have to agree. But last 3 games, first off, we got your Finns getting beat 38-10 by the Patriots.
I mean,
Um,
dude, we playing with freaking our B squad. We had no Waddle, no A Chain. So
yeah, Patriots had to play that game. They had to win. Because they were fighting for they were trying to get the 1 seed. Had the Broncos had lost. So they lock up the 2, and they are now 14-3. So 14 win season for the Patriots. Shout out to them.
yeah, crazy.
Yep. But second to last one, my Commanders beat the Eagles 24-17. It's always a great day when you beat the Eagles. It actually worked out perfect. For the first time this year, I could say something worked out perfect for me because we didn't move our draft spot at all. We won the game and stayed at 7.
You
So
guys are picking what, 7?
picking 7, and we were 7 before the game. So yes, if we lost, we might have been able to move up. I don't think we've been able. We definitely couldn't go above the Giants. So at the most we could have
Yeah,
moved was to
one
6,
spot.
one spot. So I'll take it. Eagles win all day, and everybody's saying, "Oh, it was Tanner McKee." We're starting Josh Johnson, bro. We're on our third stringers the same way they are. So I don't want to
But
hear
they
it.
had no, they didn't start any of their
I
players.
don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. We're on our freaking third strings. You want to talk about you guys are on a B squad? We're the
Meaning,
same way.
meaningless football game for the
We're the
Eagles.
same way.
That way.
Yeah,
Mean,
meaningless football game for everybody. I love beating the Eagles. I don't care.
well,
I
you
love
go out
beating the
with a
Eagles.
win. That was a good good sign.
What's up?
You go out with a win. The Commanders
Yeah.
go out with a win in a
hmm
nightmare season.
In a full flip, full 360, 12-5 to 5-12. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Painful year. That's why I'm wearing a black hoodie.
I
But last
think of
game,
the three of us, what did the Cowboys finish? I think the Dolphins have the best.
7, 7-9-1,
Yeah, so the Dolphins. Oh wait, no, that technically means they have a better record because we went
10-10.
7.
Yeah. But last game, and I think the only good game of the week. Nah, Saturday's games are all
Oh,
right.
let's talk about. We
But
gotta talk about this
yep,
one.
yep. So this was the biggest game of the week. Most implications. This was for the division. No other teams could affect it, like the
But this
Panthers
was a
Bucks
playoff game.
situation.
This was a
This was
playoff.
basically a playoff game. This was to win the NFC North, which
Winner
is
go home.
usually a very competitive division. Winner go home. Steelers versus the Ravens. The Steelers won 26-24.
I think, in my opinion, of watching football, that was one of the most enjoyable moments I've watched football. Like it was just such a good football game.
See,
Like
but
that
like I think
last
until like
half
10 minutes
was
left in the game, it was horrible, like
really. I thought it was good all
unbearable,
around. Like seeing Rodgers and like it was just such so
bro.
sad.
I don't know if it's ever pained me so much to watch an NFL offense the way the Steelers offense
Oh
makes me
yeah, they're
feel.
awful. They're
It
soft.
literally it makes me want to claw my eyes out. It is
It
painful. They
sucks.
have nothing. They have no creativity. They have no spark. They have no big plays. The only thing going for them is a 45-year-old Aaron Rodgers, and Kenny Gainwell is
Kenneth
low key
Gainwell.
good. Kenny
Kenneth Gainwell is
Gainwell is low
that's
key
their
really
guy.
good.
That's their
But
that's
I
literally their
mean,
option on the offense.
no DK. You have a
Yeah.
38-year-old MVS as your wide receiver one. It was just, I mean,
Calvin
it ended
Austin
up being
shot
an
out
amazing
crazy
game.
touchdown.
Yes, huge touchdown. It ended up being an amazing game at the end. Missed kicks. Missed kicks ended this game. First, Boswell misses his second extra point since 2023. One of the most automatic kickers in the league.
Yeah,
And
literally.
then rookie Tyler Loop misses a 44-yarder to end the Ravens season.
Hell of a game, man. I mean, I feel bad for Ravens fans. This is the third year in a row where they've just went out so sad.
Yeah, it's painful, but they
It's
shouldn't have been in the position to win that game because Boswell missing is more of a shock than Loop missing.
that's fair.
So it should have been
I didn't
OT.
even think
They
I didn't
should
even
have
think about it like that.
they should have expected OT, like they because he should have made a 44-yarder. So I
But
do
just the
feel for
wave of
them.
emotions from
Yeah,
a fan that has to be crazy.
I
You
I
go
do feel
down,
for them, but
put
if
you
you're a
put together an
Steelers fan,
amazing drive, 4th and 7. Lamar throws basically a Hail Mary, just throws it up there. Isaiah Likely goes make a great catch.
Yes, that was a
Get an
crazy
opportunity.
catch.
You get an opportunity and then you just miss. It's got to be painful.
Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough
Isaiah
seeing.
Likely, I'm pretty sure he's out of there. I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. He's gone. Harbaugh
Harbaugh's gone.
just in fired, so
And Steelers keep their season going, keep their season alive.
yeah. Aaron
Ravens
Rodgers
almost.
playoffs, man. That's exciting.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is exciting. It is exciting.
Cool to see.
It is exciting. I don't want to watch that offense, but it
Mm-mm.
is exciting.
No.
All right, so we're gonna get into the DiCrescento dozen, the week 18, the final week of the season. Now we have a little bit of a twist today. Actually, kind of two. So the first twist is Dom is also gonna do one when I'm done. We're in the playoffs now, so I thought it would be a good time to switch it up. This is not my top 12 teams in the league. This is my top 12 contenders. The regular season's over. Your record don't matter to me unless you have a bye week. Then it matters a little bit. Your record don't matter to me. Only thing
It's
that matters is
awfully tough. Yeah,
your road to the Super Bowl, your home field advantage, those types of things who I think are the best contenders in football in
that's
this
fair.
playoffs.
That's very
So
fair.
I'm taking a little switch up here. So this is the week 18 DiCrescento dozen. Let me show you what I got. So the honorable mentions, if you will, the two teams not making the list because there's 14 teams in the playoffs. Probably figure is the Steelers and the Panthers. Think they're 100% the weakest teams. Um, so they're off. Number 12. And this is the last full week of dozen. There won't be a dozen next week. There will be a ranking, but there won't be a dozen. There
Yeah.
won't be 12 teams left to rank. So it's
Shout out
pretty
to you for
interesting.
putting together some good lists this year.
Thank you. So this is the final one. So for the last time, number 12, my least likely outside of the Steelers and the Panthers to win the Super Bowl this year, I have the Green Bay Packers. No Micah Parsons, 5 straight losses, 7 seed in the NFC. I have them at 12. Number 11, I have the Bears, the 2 seed in the NFC, all the way down at 11. I think they'll win a playoff game, but I think that I'm not sold on them. We said it all year. I'm not sold on them. Number 10, I would like to be wrong about this team, and I have a sneaky feeling I'm going to be wrong about them. This is my sneaky team for the playoffs. The Panthers were my sneaky team for the regular season. This is my sneaky team for the playoffs. 10, I have the Chargers. The reason they're at 10 is because historically, Justin Herbert is a horrific playoff performer. So if he goes out there this weekend and throws 3 interceptions and they get absolutely whooped by the Patriots, I will not be surprised in the slightest. But if he catches fire and can be a normal Justin Herbert in the playoffs with Jim Harbaugh at the coach, a solid defense, the team is healthy, Hampton's looking good, not fully healthy. They're still banged up on the offensive line, but healthier than they've been. They could be a sneaky team. I could see a sneaky Chargers
That's
run here.
fair. That's fair.
So I got them at 10. And number 9, looking at this, I hate it. I actually hate it, but I don't really know who else I want to put them above. This might get clipped bad. 9, I have the Jaguars.
Dude, our list right now is extremely similar.
9,
As
I
of
have the Jaguars. It's another one I feel like I could be wrong about them. It's just hard, dude. It's
they have
hard
a
to put
tough
the
path.
it's
Put it
it's
that way.
hard. They have a
They
tough
have a
path,
tough path.
and it's
They have to
hard to
play
put
the
the
Bills this
Jags.
month.
It's hard to put the Jags above some of these people, you know?
Yeah, they have a tough path.
Number 8, start the booze going. I have the Eagles. The offense is bad. The offense is bad. Me and Dom just argued about this in the golf simulator for 2 hours. Their offense is bad. This is not a playoff offense. This is not a Super Bowl offense. It's bad. Mind you, I love their matchup week 1. I hate to say it because you have a bad defense versus a bad offense and a good offense versus a good defense. So it's going to be a gritty
Good
one.
offense that just went out and put 3 points up against the Bears.
Yes, yes, but in the last few weeks, they've been very good.
Yeah.
So 8, I have the Eagles. Number 7, right above them, I have the 49ers. Right there with them. If their offense is playing good, I do think that they can compete with anybody, but maybe not anybody. But I think they can compete. They can be competitive if their offense is playing good, but they got to get past the Eagles first. So I got to keep them at 7. Getting into the top half of my contenders. At 6, I have the Patriots. Now, I would like to put them higher. But I think this is a fair spot for them right now, given the fact that they haven't played anybody all year. I've been the one defending them on this all year because they've been whooping teams, and that's fine. You could whoop teams, but you're now playing playoff teams. You haven't played playoff teams this year. Now you're playing playoff teams. So there's no more like, oh, you could just beat up on the little guy, you know? So I got to see something first, but another one I could see myself being very wrong about. Number five, solely because they're automatically in round two, I have the Broncos. I think they're worse than a lot of the teams that I just mentioned, but their path is easier because they're home all year, or they're home through the playoffs. The road to the Super Bowl in the AFC goes through Denver, and they got the bye week. Number four, of the Houston Texans. Crazy, 5 seed. Bro, this defense is legit. I said it to Dom today. Quote me on it. Call me crazy. This is the best defense I've seen since the Legion of Boom. This defense is incredible. They're
Electric.
electric. Defense wins championships. All the offense needs to do is be competent, and they can win. And this defense can win them a Super Bowl. CJ Stroud's been playing better. They are 12-2 in their last 14 games of the season.
I
Remember,
believe they won 9 straight, I believe.
oh, not 12-2, not 12-2. What's their record?
I don't know
They're
what
they're
they
12
ended.
and 5. They're 12-5.
Yeah, but they're coming off 9 straight wins. That's pretty big going into
No,
playoff.
wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Are they 12-2? Yes, they're 12-5. They started off the year 0-3. In the last 14 weeks of the season, they have gone 12-2. That's scary. And
Yeah,
they've beat damn good teams doing it.
9 straight.
Yes, and they've beat good teams. This is no joke. This is not buying into hype. This is a good football team.
Yeah,
Number 3, I have Buffalo. That's my hot take. That's my bias one. I think Josh Allen is the best player in this playoffs. He's the
not
best quarterback in the playoffs. He's the best player in the playoffs. He has the best, probably other than maybe Stafford and Hurts, he has the best playoff resume, I guess you could say, because he's got a lot of wins. Or no, I'm sorry, Rodgers is in there. My bad. But he's got a lot of wins. He's historically amazing in the playoffs. He struggled to get past the Chiefs. You have no Lamar, no Joe Burrow, no Patrick Mahomes. It has to be Josh Allen's year. With that being said, I can see them losing to the Jags week one. They're either going to lose to the Jags or they're going to the Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know which to believe. So I had to keep them at 3. Number 2, or top 2, NFC West, leading the way. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I've been on it all year, so I have to stick with it. The 2, I have Seattle. They're the 1 seed in the NFC. Said it before, Seattle's a brutal place to play. Roster wise, their defense is electric. Their offense has been great. You got the offensive player of the year on the team. A lot of stuff going well for Seattle. But number 1, I have to go with the Rams. I've been saying it for weeks. I think they're tiers above everybody. It had 2 bad weeks in a row before this week 18, but I think they're going to get hot at the right time. You have I won't say that. I don't want to spoil the next segment, but you have an MVP candidate in Matthew Stafford, and you have like a great roster, a great coach, resume. They won a Super Bowl a few years ago. I mean, I like what's going on with the Rams, so I have a 5 seed as the number 1 team in the playoffs. That's my wild card weekend. DiCrescento doesn't.
You know what's crazy? We have a pretty similar list, and I didn't think that we were going to.
I'm
Um,
surprised too. I thought you were gonna
when
hate
I
my
made
list.
this list, I was sitting down eating dinner. I was making this list. I was like, all right, this is playoffs. I'm gonna cut all bias out, and I'm just gonna genuinely believe who can make a run and who can win the Super Bowl. So I'll start it off. So two, this is I'm not gonna call this the DiCrescento doesn't.
It's Dom's dozen.
It's Dom's dozen. Yeah, you're right. So it is the dozen.
It's
So the
Dom's
two
dozen.
honorable mentions, I have the Panthers and the
Yep.
Packers.
Oh.
Panthers, they don't deserve to be there. 8-9 football team. Packers banged up. 5 straight losses
Mm.
is big. They just haven't played good. Number 12, we got the Steelers. They don't really have much going for them. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, it's pretty cool to see him in the playoffs, but they just squeaked in there. So
Yep.
number 11, I have the Chargers. Justin Herbert, 0-3 in the playoff. 0-3 in the playoffs?
Definitely 0-2. I don't know if there's a third one, but definitely 0-2. And 2
Well,
horrible
gotta
losses.
be 0-3.
Horrible losses.
Yeah. Who do they even face the first? They face someone
They
tough.
they
Okay.
beat the Jags, his first playoff performance, and then
Yeah.
last year they lost to the Texans. I don't know if I missed
I'm
one
talking
in
about I'm talking
between.
about this year.
Oh, who do they play right now? The Patriots.
Yes, yes. That's that's why. They have a tough schedule. Number 10, I have the Niners. Their offense is explosive a little bit. Their defense is terrible. Horrible defense. And also a team with a tough road to the Super Bowl. Number 9, I have the Bears. I haven't been high on the Bears all year. Did they surprise me throughout the year? Yes. This is the playoffs now. Like, it's go time. So, number 9, Bears. Here's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Number 8, I have the Jaguars,
Okay.
solely because another team with a tough road to the Super Bowl. I mean, kudos to the Jaguars. They proved all of us wrong on this podcast this year.
Yeah.
However, you got to face the Bills week 1. Number 6, I have the Eagles.
Okay.
Had to come to terms, and yes, they have the bad
I
offense.
respect it, Dom. I'm proud of you.
Yes, yes, I could see them making a run. That defense is electric. They haven't looked good on offense all year. You're right. However, they're still a threat. They're still a Super Bowl threat. I genuinely believe. Number 6, I have the Seahawks. Number 5, I have the Seahawks. Dude, that defense
Bit
is
low.
that defense is sick. It is a little low, and I'll tell you why. Sam Darnold.
Fair.
I do not trust Sam Darnold in a pressure situation.
Fair.
The playoffs now. Yes, he has home field advantage. Still Sam Darnold.
Fair.
Number 4, I have the Patriots.
Okay. Wow. I'm proud of you, Dom.
Drake May is a baller. He's a baller, dude. That offense is electric. They just continue to shock me week by week.
Yep.
As much as it pains me to do this, number 3, I put the Bills. Josh Allen. It's a freaking dog.
Wow, our lists are
Defense
very
is
similar.
defense is shaky.
Definitely.
However, like you said, Josh Allen's problem in the playoffs the last few years have been Pat Mahomes. And who's not here this year? Pat Mahomes. Number 2, the team, I'm not going to spoil it, but I think they can make a run for the East, for the AFC, the Texans.
Okay.
And then number 1, same number 1, we've been high on them all year, the Rams.
Now let me ask you, because I don't know if I blanked out and missed something. Where did you have the Broncos?
Oh, did I skip past them?
I think you did.
I had the Broncos at number 7. I might have skipped past.
Broncos at 7. I think you did. I think you did.
Yes.
Because I've been waiting. I was like,
Jags
why
at
is the Broncos so high?
No, no, yeah, I might have skipped past them on accident. So I have the Jags number 8, the Broncos at 7, and the Seahawks at the Eagles at 6, Seahawks at 5.
Okay. You know what? I like it. I respect it. I think the Eagles are too high, but I respect it. One
Yeah.
thing I will say is I think Seattle might have been a little low. I feel like there was wait, who was 4?
4 was the
Patri-
Patriots,
Patriots. So it was Patriots, Bills,
Texans, Rams.
Texans, Rams. I honestly I do like it. It feels a little AFC heavy at the top,
It
considering the
is. It is
NFC
a
is
little
much
high.
better. But you know what? I struggle with the same thing because I think I'm just so sold on the Rams and the Seahawks
Uh-huh.
that I feel like everybody else is screwed. Which even
Yeah,
though the NFC is better, it seems there's more AFC teams with a chance. That's why I feel like our list had a little bit of AFC heavy on the top.
that is true. There is more
But
AFC team with a chance. The
but
NFC's
yeah,
top heavy though.
yeah, I like the list, Dom. I do. It's pretty good. We were pretty similar. We're pretty close.
Appreciate it.
Pretty close.
But
Um
I got a little something.
yeah,
You already kind of spoiled one of your picks, but it's just like 3 wild card things.
okay.
So it's you pick your lock win of round of wild card weekend,
Okay.
your sneaky win, which you kind of pointed out
Okay.
of, and then your MVP of wild card weekend player.
Player? Okay. Are you gonna join in?
Yeah,
You
I'll
want to?
actually, you want me to start us off?
Sure.
Because I feel like we're gonna have two similar ones.
Sure.
My lock win is the Rams over the Panthers.
Okay.
My sneaky win was the Chargers over the Patriots. I have the Patriots high on the list, but I could see a world where the Chargers beat the Patriots.
Yep.
Inexperience. And then our MVP, I have Josh Allen.
Okay. Those would have been all my picks. So I'm gonna try to get a little crafty here. Um. So. Okay. So my lock is I have to agree. I can't. The
Yeah,
the
the
Rams
Rams.
are not getting swept by the Panthers.
No.
That's my lock. Rams Panthers is my lock. Preface: the Chargers would be my sneaky pick, but since you took that, there's two other routes I can go here. There's two other routes I can
I
go
already
here.
know one of
There's two
them.
other routes I can go here. I like San Fran, but I feel like that's not sneaky enough because I feel like a lot of people are high on San Fran. So you want to get sneaky? The Green Bay Packers, bro.
over the Bears.
They're not good. They've been bad, but the Bears are shaky.
Divisional
The
game, dude.
Packers own the Bears. Historically,
A
the Packers own the
divisional
Bears.
game.
So that would
That's
be my sneaky.
that's fair.
And then MVP. That's interesting. I would have said Josh Allen too, but that might be a really tough game. It might be a really tough
I
game
think
from
it's gonna
them.
be a shootout.
It's going to be a
That's
shootout.
why I
It's
picked
definitely it's
him.
definitely going to be a shootout. Trying to think of which game has the most potential to be like a blowout though. So that's your MVP. You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. Matt Stafford. Keep
I
it
like
simple.
I
I
like
got
it.
two picks from the same thing, but got to keep it simple.
No, it's fine. Also, another route I would have went was Puka too. I have a feeling Puka's gonna
Yep,
snap.
yep. That's also a good one.
Yeah, but
But all right. So I got one more thing before we do our picks and wrap this up. Well, we're gonna do a full playoff bracket, which technically counts as our picks because
yeah,
all the round one picks are the bracket. But real quick, we're just gonna go over our final end of the season award winner predictions. This is very short because most of them are locks. A lot of them are heavy, heavy, heavy favorites. So we're just gonna kind of go through them. I'm actually gonna pull up some of these odds though because I would like to
that's
see.
exactly what I'm doing currently.
All right, so we'll start with Coach of the Year. For me, I'm sticking with my pick that I had from day one. I'm taking Mike Vrabel.
That's fair.
He's the odds-on favorite. 14 win season, produced maybe the MVP. I like Vrabel.
There's a lot of routes you could go this year with the coach year. I know we were talking about this before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Mike McDonald. I think he had a great year with the Seahawks. They got the
So
number one.
he's the second favorite.
Yeah.
He's right behind him. So I like that pick. We'll get into some rookies. So defensive rookie of the year, I feel like we could just skip right past it because Carson
Washington
Schwetzinger
locked it
is
up.
minus 1,000. So
Yeah,
I'm
he's a dog.
assuming we both have that.
No one saw that coming.
No, yeah, no one saw that coming. Offensive rookie of the year though. See, this is interesting because my pick would be Tyler Shuck. Looking at the odds, Ted McMillan is minus 1,500. So
Yeah.
he's gonna win. You want my pick? It would be Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to go Tat. I just think no quarterback really like ran away with it this year.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I just think Ted had a
It's
couple
out
like
of all the offensive rookies, Tat's been the most consistent. Let's put it that way.
okay, that's fair. I mean, I guess that's why he's a huge favorite.
Yeah.
Tyler was the favorite going into this game, so it looks like Ted's got it. Um, comeback player of the year, another heavy favorite for CMC. I think that's a
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah.
He's going to be an MVP finalist, so of course he should win comeback player of the year. Offensive player of the year, JSN.
Yep.
Puka made it interesting.
Puka had a crazy second half. I think if Puka didn't get banged up, he was banged up in the
Yeah, he
middle.
missed a couple games.
If he didn't get banged up, dude, I think it'd be his trophy.
Had McCaffrey reached 1,000 again, I would say him. But he came up a little short in the receiving game. JSN just had a historic year, so I think he's got that.
How many yards did JSN finish the year with?
Like 1,793, I think it was. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
minus 7,000 to win, so it looks like he's got that.
Yeah.
Defensive player of the year. This is not even a discussion. Myles Garrett is. I want you to guess the odds. You know what? Let's make this fun. Guess the odds for Myles
All
Garrett
right, so tell me
to
who's
win
second.
Depoy.
Who's second in odds behind him?
Brian Burns. You want to know the odds?
No, I don't want to know
Okay,
the odds.
he's second.
I'm gonna guess Miles Garrett is minus 40,000.
Pretty good guess. Minus 50,000
Oh my God.
to, to win.
Yeah.
Just broke the sack record. He's got that. So now, really, the only one that is even up for debate, which is pretty crazy, is MVP. You hit the segment last time. You had me argue it. You know my pick. You know it's Matthew Stafford. So I kind of want you to go ahead and take this one. I'm curious to what you have.
See, I'm so in the middle here, dude. I could see a world where both of them get it.
Deserving both ways. Let's just say that.
Very deserving both ways. I think that no matter who it ends up, I'm fine with either one, honestly.
Yeah.
I just want to say Drake May. I mean, I know Stafford has the stats over Drake May. I know Stafford has a lot more significantly more amount of touchdowns.
Significant.
It's so tough. It is tough.
If you had a vote, if you were one of the guys with a
I
vote,
had
where'd
a
your vote
vote.
go and
I'd
who?
say Drake May. I think he's more of a valuable aspect to his team than Stafford.
I don't disagree with that, but like they never care about that stuff.
They don't. They don't.
They don't use the argument if you pull the guy off the team, what happens to the
Yeah.
team?
Yeah.
Because I've said it. Other than this year, if that was the case, I think Mahomes should have won the last 7 MVPs. Like
True.
so, but yeah, you know my pick. It's Stafford. It's got the stats, got the strength of schedule. Doing it in your as a 37-year old in the 17th year of his career, like it's crazy. Plus, they're gonna want to give it to him. I hope so. I hope they want to give it to him.
Yeah.
Drake May has another 15 years of being an
Stafford
elite
has
quarterback. You know,
Stafford have any MVPs ever?
no,
Right.
this is the best year of his career.
Yeah.
So, all right, but yeah, so that's our
Either way, it's
final.
pretty cool. You got Stafford and a
Yep,
second quarterback, so
we've done this a bunch of times. I think we picked like we skipped the third quarter of the way season, but we did preseason, we did quarter season, we did at midseason. So these are our
yeah.
final picks. I'd say unfortunately no Sam, but everybody other than MVP is such a heavy favorite, and I'm pretty sure Sam. I hope I don't get this wrong. I'm pretty sure Sam is a Stafford guy for this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got. So real quick, we're gonna get into these picks. So let me share my screen real quick.
I haven't done this yet, dude. This is interesting. I haven't made my picks yet for the
Oh,
playoff.
okay, so we're getting live. So first thing I'm actually gonna pull up here is the picks from last week. So Dom actually won last week by 2 games, closed the gap by two. So I now have him by five. So it's possible, still alive. I did win the regular season.
There's a
We
lot of work
agreed.
to be done.
We agreed. We did the play. We're cutting it. We're doing the playoffs. But if we cut out the regular season, I am the regular season winner for season
And
one.
Sam just fell apart,
It
man.
fell apart. Fell apart. Look at this stretch, bro. 6-10, 5-11, 8-8.
So
Just went on a
first non
four
in
and ten.
first non in season podcast, Sam has to wear a brown paper bag.
Yeah. Trying to think. We were tied up until week 12. We were tied,
Yeah.
and then I just kind of went on a crazy run
Yeah,
after
you
that.
did. You were very consistent.
But yeah. So Dom got 2 more games back on me, and it was actually the 2 Saturday games. So he took Bucks Seahawks. That's what flipped it. Me and Sam got the first 4 games wrong. Really ugly 1 o'clock for everybody. We all only got Texans Jags right in 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So and I'm sorry, and the Bills.
Bills was 4 o'clock.
Oh, it was okay, yeah. So we all did really bad in 1 o'clock. Um, Sam kind of screwed himself again with the Bears and with the Chargers. Again, I don't think we can't speak to him because bro's in the middle of Italy, but we don't think he knew that the Chargers were resting their starters. I took L with the Chiefs. Sam took L with the Dolphins, and then I stole one back to make up for the Chiefs game with the Commanders. So yeah, so here's the standings. I didn't get my job done of staying under 100. I hit 100 on the head. But we got playoffs now, so we're not going to
Yep.
do it on here like we normally do because we're actually going to fill out the entire bracket.
I'll lead us off.
You want to lead us off? All right.
I'll
So
lead
this
us
is
off.
Dom's official playoff bracket and his wildcard weekend picks.
This is it. Steelers, Texans. Give me the Texans. Not much to be said. Texans. Jags, Bills in Jacksonville. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a I think it's gonna be a shootout, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Lawrence, kudos to you, man. You've been playing great. However, give me Josh Allen in a shootout. Patriots, Chargers. We talked about this. We said that the Chargers could be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't think they do. Give me the Patriots. Should I just do that whole AFC first?
Totally up to you. No, do this because we're going to do the wildcard weekend picks. So go to the NFC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, true. Panthers, Rams, my lock of the week. Give me the Rams. Eagles, Niners. If I had a second lock of the week, this would be it. Give me the Eagles. Bears, Packers. See, this game could be interesting. Like you said, it's a divisional game. Historically, the Packers own the Bears. However, I do think the Bears deserve more respect than they've been getting. So I'm gonna take the Bears here. This is where it gets interesting. You got the 1 seed Broncos versus the 6 seed Bills. The Broncos defense is electric, but so is Josh Allen. This is another scenario where you have a good offense versus a good defense and a bad offense versus a bad defense.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Bills. Josh Allen. Patriots, Texans. I honestly think the Texans handle them like bad. I think this is a blowout.
Two wildcard teams in the AFC Championship.
Yep. That's the type of year it is, dude. Seahawks, Rams meet again. Last time they played was electric. Give me the Rams in Seattle. Bears, Eagles. This is where it gets interesting. I think the Eagles beat the Bears. And then look at this, man. Looking at this is like scary. It's like,
I
wow,
know. I know.
it's crazy. Bills over te Bills, Texans. Oh, this could go either way. I'm gonna take the Texans here. I think the Texans come out of AFC.
This is crazy.
Rams, Eagles. I gotta cut the bias short. I don't think the Eagles beat the Rams again. I think the Rams roll past the Eagles.
5 seed versus the 5 seed.
Two
Crazy.
5 seeds. I think it's the Rams year. Give me a Rams Super Bowl.
Wow. Look at this.
That's my
Look at
ticket.
this. I can't lie to you, Dom. I love it. I don't love all of it, but I love it.
That's my
I love
ticket.
you picking the Texans. Let's see if I could just clear this whole thing out. But no, let's see if I could just start it. I love it. I do. I do. So let's restart this. Let me run through mine. Gotta say, Dom, we're very similar. So first game, Steelers Texans. I got the Texans. I think that defense is just it's too much. It's too much for this horrible Steelers offense to handle. Jags Bills. I said this to Dom today. I don't know if I said it on here. I could see the Bills losing this game, or I see them going to the Super Bowl. I feel like there's no in between. It just feels like it's one of those where we're gonna look back on it and be like, wow, Josh Allen really just needed Mahomes to not be in the playoffs to just dominate everybody. Or I can see this game ending. I could see the graphic, Josh Allen sitting on the sideline upset, knowing he just might have messed up his best chance at winning a Super Bowl. Like I see both sides. I see it so
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Um, but I gotta stick with my guy. I like Josh Allen. And, Dom kind of stole everything I had to say. I really could see this. I think the Chargers are the best team that the Patriots have played thus far. Um, and I will definitely think I could definitely eat my words on this one, but I have to roll with the Patriots. So right now we're all the same. And you come over to this side. Same thing, lock of the week. Rams over the Panthers for sure. Got the 49ers Eagles. I said it for the last 10 weeks that the Eagles are a first round exit. As much as I love this matchup for them, I have to stick with it. I can't go against it. Give me the
Wow.
Niners. And
Wow.
also that sets up for the rest of my bracket to go the way I think it will. Another one, I could see the Packers winning this game, but I'm gonna take the Bears. I think they're playing better football right now. I think Caleb Williams will win his first playoff game. Um, so I like the Bears there. What I hate is that I have 1, 2, 5, 6 on both sides. I hate that, but I can't let the seeding get in my head because this year has just been so up in the air anyway.
Yeah.
Like the seeds don't
Yeah.
matter. I got to look at the teams.
It don't matter.
So you literally have 3 NFC West teams, which is crazy. So on the AFC side first, I do think the Bills beat the Broncos. I think the Broncos are frauds. I think this is an easier matchup for the Bills than the Jaguars is. I think the Jaguars are a tougher matchup. And then same thing with Dom here. I'm taking the Texans. I love this Texans team. They're playing so good.
So we're the same on the
Yep.
AFC so far.
I don't think the Patriots have seen a defense like this. Um, I know they have a high-powered offense, and the Texans don't. So if the Patriots can end up putting up 30 points, they'll win this game. But I'm sticking with my Texans defense. I love this defense. I'm so high on them. I will say I do think that if the Texans can, this Texans defense literally can hold every team in this playoffs to under 20 points, and if they do that, like they can win a Super Bowl. Will they do it? That's the question. Going over here, you have Seahawks Niners. We just saw this matchup recently. It's hard to beat a team twice. I don't know. Did they split? Do you know? Or did the Seahawks sweep?
I
Seahawks only
don't
had three
know.
losses, so they might
I,
have swept them.
they
I'm not
probably
sure. Regardless, I like the Seahawks team at home.
Oh
It's a
no, I
tough
think the
place to play.
I think the Seahawks did beat the Niners once.
No, they beat them this week, but did they beat them the first matchup? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember that game. I mean, regardless, I'm taking Seattle. Um,
Oh no, I was thinking of the Seahawks. Yeah, no, they lost. They split.
They split. Okay. Well, regardless, I was taking Seattle. In Seattle, tough place to play. They're the one seed. I do think they're going to win a playoff game. I know we don't like Sam Darnold under pressure, but I don't think they'll be under too much pressure. I think they'll take care of business pretty easily in this game. I don't know if he's going to have too much pressure. And then I'm not high on the Bears. I think the Rams win this game, no problem. And this is partly the reason why also I have the Niners winning the first matchup versus the Eagles, because this is how I see the script going. I see a Seahawks Rams, the two best teams in the NFC, maybe the two best teams in the NFL. I see them being the NFC
Playing
Championship. I love it. I think this is a perfect setup. These are my top four teams. I said it in the power rankings. These are my top four teams. So this is how I see my division or conference championships lining up. First one in the Bills Texans. As much as I love this Texans team, I think Josh Allen just gets on his run. I think he makes it to his first Super Bowl. And I think he gets the job done, gets past his hump of the AFC Championship. I like the Bills. And then in this game, they played twice, two great games, but even though the Seahawks managed to win that miracle of a game a couple weeks ago, the Rams outplayed them heavily in both games. The Rams are the better team. I know it's in Seattle, but I like the Rams to win this game. And this is where it gets tricky. I have to be smart here. I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL, so I am going to pick them to win the Super Bowl. But I will say I don't see a world of Josh Allen making the Super Bowl and losing that game. It's hard to picture that. It's hard to see him getting
hey,
there and not going off and losing the game. But I do think the Rams are a better team. Matthew Stafford, best year of his career. Devontae Adams, revival. Puka off a arguably offensive player of the year season. This is a good team, and I think they cap it off by winning the Super Bowl. So that's mine. And before I clear this out and do Sam's, because I do have Sam's, I have to double check something because I could definitely be wrong, but I literally think Sam might have the exact same bracket as me.
the scariest thing of my bracket is like not picking the Seahawks to win a playoff game. That's
Mm-hmm.
what's crazy to me. But I think the
Yeah,
way it plays out, they're gonna have to see the Rams, and I just think the Rams are.
that's why I like this lineup.
Yeah,
But I could see it going either way. I feel like one of these games is going to be an upset, either Eagles Niners or Bears Packers. Like I
yeah,
don't think they're going to have to play each other in the second round. I do think Seattle is going to get either the Niners or the
that would be a
Packers.
great divisional game.
So let me just look at Sam. So Sam has Patriots over Chargers, Bills over Jags, Texans over Steelers, Bills over Broncos, Texans over Patriots, Bills over Texans in the Super Bowl. And then in the NFC, okay, there's our one difference. It's not worth closing out the whole thing. But Sam also does have the Rams winning round one. He has the Niners upsetting the Eagles. But this is our one difference. Sam has the Green Bay Packers to beat the Bears.
Yeah, wow.
Um, I'm not going to clear out the whole thing because, again, it's going to get erased right after that because he also has the Seahawks beating the Packers and the Rams beating the Niners, leading up to the conference championship being in the AFC Bills Texans and in the NFC Rams Seahawks. And then he has the Bills making it from the AFC, the Rams making it from the NFC, and the Rams winning the Super Bowl. So you have three guys, all
It's
three
a
of us.
matchup.
All three of us have the Rams winning the Super Bowl. The only difference is Dom has the Texans while we have the Bills. But yeah, so that's that's our playoff
Interesting,
bracket.
interesting stuff.
Um, yeah, it's really exciting, dude. I'm like I get happier talking about this. I don't know if you can tell like my tone of voice. Like
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
I'm sick of talking about my Commanders losing, bro. I'm excited to get into playoff football. This is good stuff. I'm excited to get
We'll
Sam
be
back.
together watching the game in Florida, Wildcard
Yes, we
week.
will. Yep. Me and Dom are going to Florida in 2 days. We will be watching this entire wild card weekend together. Hopefully winning some money, playing some good golf. We're
Yeah,
golfing. We got 4 rounds of
cheers.
golf coming up, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited. This is wild card weekend, in my opinion, is the best weekend of the football season. This is my favorite weekend of football. So very
Wildcard
excited.
weekend is fun. I think, however, the divisional round is more exciting to me. The games get crazy in the divisional round.
Yes, they do. They do. But wildcard weekend is just loaded. There's just so much
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Um, really exciting stuff. So thank you to everybody for watching. Very excited for next week's episode to talk about this.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's it. That's our first regular season of the GX3
Yeah.
podcast. We did it. Didn't miss a week.
I just want to close it
So
on one note. I got one thing to
yeah.
say. Lamar Jackson, if you're watching this podcast by any chance, please come to Miami. That's all I got to say.
That's all he's got. That's all he's got. Actually, we actually did miss one thing to talk about. Um, Cliff Kingsbury left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not very happy about that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna destroy us. I think we'll be all right. But
What do you mean he left? He just like,
yeah, they mutually parted ways. He's
uh,
seeking other opportunities. Like he's gonna take head
oh,
coaching. He's gonna be a head coach next year. He's
okay.
gonna he's gonna take some interviews. They didn't fire him. Of course they won't fire him. He's
Yeah.
great, but he's gonna start seeking a head coaching position. But yeah, Lamar, if you heard that, go to Miami for Dom.
Go back,
um,
come back home. I know you're from Florida, Florida native.
so yeah, that's all we got. Thank you to everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys after Wildcard weekend.